What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on June 2nd, 2024. I'm going to start off with the focus on Funko.com. Their exclusive Lou Gehrig figure is still available right now. The Qui-Gon Jinn vs. Darth Maul 2-pack should release as of June 3rd. The Goku vs. Jiren 2-pack did release and that item did sell out, and right now there's no idea if there's going to be a restock of that or not. The Oregon Trail Oxen and Wagon variant that you see here is coming soon if you prefer the full color version of the Oxen and Wagon. Remember, that is a common item that you can pre-order with various retailers right now. The window is closing very quickly from my time of this recording to enter for a chance to purchase the Jumbo Chan Speed Racer and the Jumbo Chan Gotcha Man. If you're watching this video right away, maybe there's still a couple of hours left, but like I said, that window is closing very quickly. And remember, you're basically just entering for a chance to purchase these. It doesn't guarantee that you will be able to purchase these. Each figure is 14 inches tall. They're each limited to 1,200 pieces, and they each cost $250. Definitely let me know your thoughts about these, and let me know if you decide to go for one of these. Batman 85th anniversary is going down, so along with this there's going to be this NFT drop. So with the physical pops that you see here, you get Alfred Pennyworth, and he's basically preparing to clean, and then you get the costumes from the Bat family. That didn't fully register to me when I first saw these. I was a little thrown off by the look of these pops. I definitely want to hear your thoughts about the look of these pops. But yeah, it's basically meant to be the Bat family's outfits, and it's like he's preparing to clean them as their own display. Again, really interested to see what other people think about this. But yeah, this Batman 85th anniversary drop will happen on June 11th. The Upper Deck Infinity Saga trading cards redeemable Captain America has finally been revealed. And I say finally because those cards have been available for at least a year or so, and we knew that there was going to be a redeemable figure, and then we did learn that it was going to be Captain America, but it's been a long time coming for this actual reveal. I do think it's interesting that there is a glow-in-the-dark Chase variant for that particular figure. Remember, you did have to get a full case of the cards in order to get that redeemable card, and there are some companies that still have the full case available, but it does retail for what I normally see it listed as is around like $140. Sometimes I've seen it on sale. And I don't know if it's worth all that just for the figure itself if you're not really into the cards. But yeah, let me know if you actually did go for a case, if you had that redeemable card, if you're looking forward to this Captain America. And let me know also, what do you think about the choice of them having a glow-in-the-dark Chase variant? I do wonder if some collectors are going to feel slighted if they don't get that actual Chase, how they're going to feel about that. But yeah, let me know your own thoughts about this release. The Target exclusive 8-bit Spider-Man pops have an early August release, and the black and white Daredevil comic cover, which is also with Target, has an early July release. These are available to pre-order right now on Target's website. There are some Marvel and DC Deluxe Bitty Pops on the way. This is a little bit confusing to me. I thought the purpose of Bitty Pops, is to not take up much space. So doing these deluxe ones is a little bit odd to me. And I know they're still going to be small, but the backgrounds, they're called deluxe mainly because of the backgrounds, and the backgrounds, it's not as if they're actual comic covers. They're just kind of general, like cityscapes based off of these characters. So me personally, I don't completely understand the point of this. Maybe they will look cool up close, and I do look forward to seeing what they look like up close in store. But right now, it just seems like an odd choice of a product for me personally. You can let me know your own thoughts about this. The Hot Topic exclusive Luffy and Foxy 2-pack has been dropping in and out of availability on their website. Of course, some people are going for the beat up Chase variant there, and some people have been tracking that down in store as well. You can check your own local Hot Topic, but good luck trying to find the Chase in store. You might have better luck if you catch it online and you do an order that way. Maybe you'll get the Chase through mail order, but yeah, I think it's going to be very tough to find that in stores right now. The Chalice Collectibles exclusive Spirit of Zephyr, forgive me if I mispronounced that, is available for pre-order right now, and that has an August/September release. They have kind of a wide window when it comes to their releases, but should be on the way soon. We finally get a look at the specialty series Flying Tales with Flock Chase. This had been rumored for a good while. This is available for pre-order right now with various retailers. I actually went ahead and pre-ordered mine with Entertainment Earth, but there are some other retailers that have it available also. Definitely got my fingers crossed that I get the Flock Chase, but if I don't, I still think the Tails is a cool looking figure, and I've been a fan of that character since he was, first debuted in Sonic 2, so really do like the look of this figure. There is a GameStop exclusive Shadow with Chaos Emerald on the way. I have not seen this listed on the website just yet for pre-order. If I see it become available, I may do a community post to let you all know about that. Here we have the Deco-inspired Universal monsters, which are available for pre-order with various retailers. So we have Dracula, Frankenstein, Gilman, which I don't think I've ever heard him referred to as Gilman before. I've always thought of him as Creature from the Black Lagoon. We also have here the Bride of Frankenstein, of course. I do think they look pretty great with these particular paint jobs, and especially if you missed out on getting these pops previously, you might want to go for these. The Wolfman, we have not seen a full reveal of him. I'm not sure what's going on with his release, whether he's going to be an exclusive or what's going to happen with that particular figure. If I learn more, of course, I will share. And let me know what you think about the look of these particular figures. Like I said, I like the paint jobs that they have going on for these particular characters. Castlevania Nocturne, I definitely want to shout this out again, the actual series. I do like the look of the pops. I think the pops turned out pretty well here, and of course there are more characters from the series that they could do pops on, but like I've said previously, if you have not checked out that series and you're into anime or you just really like action in general, definitely check out the Castlevania series on Netflix. They have the original series, and then they have Castlevania Nocturne, which focuses on Richter Belmont, of course. Yeah, I like the look of the pops, but the series is even better. Definitely worth a watch. We have some new RoboCop pops, which I really appreciate that there are some updated ones. I used to actually see, when I first started collecting, I saw the original RoboCop around. I think I actually purchased it for a friend. I never got one myself because I wasn't super crazy about the original design, but I do like the look of this updated RoboCop. And you see RoboCop with the helmet is actually an Entertainment Earth exclusive, and that is a metallic figure. Him without the full helmet, that is a common figure. Then of course we got Clarence Boddicker, which is pretty cool. He's actually one of my favorite movie villains of all time, so it's very cool to see him with a pop. And of course we have Ed 209. Right now it's kind of tough to gauge what the size is going to be for Ed 209. I really hope that it is a 6-inch figure at least. But yeah, I really like the look of these overall. I think Funko did a great job with these, and of course they're all available for pre-order. That does include the Entertainment Earth exclusive, and I did get my pre-order in for that particular figure. Frodo with Orc helmet is coming soon to Funko.com, and I will address some other Lord of the Rings pops in just a moment. Lou Gehrig in the Dugout is actually available for pre-order with various retailers right now. That is a common item. And then here's a couple of other random things that are on the way soon. There's going to be some more Pop Asia Freddy Funko Pops. I know this is not the greatest look at those, so once I get better views of those particular figures, then I will share that in a future video. Based off of these protos, these are some figures that we could see in the near future. We could see a Halloween Catwoman. We could see Batman with the word bubble, or an onomatopoeia bubble, as is. And then also Crollo Lucifer. I'm not really familiar with this character, I'm sorry, but that's another figure that could be on the way. Of course, if I learn more about these particular pops, and some official reveals, I will share that in the future. And then yes, we have some more Lord of the Rings pops. These are all common figures that you can pre-order right now with various retailers. I really do like the look of these figures. I think they turned out excellent. Of course we have Bilbo Baggins with Bag End, which that's a pop town that looks pretty awesome. We got the new Legolas here. I'm not going to run through all the characters, but I think just in general, these are some pretty cool looking pops, and I've been hearing from people that they wanted some more based on Lord of the Rings. So definitely want to hear from you all what you think about how these pops turned out. Like I said, I think they look great. And then this SpongeBob, list had been rumored for a good while, and we finally see the official reveal of these pops. And of course, most of them are available for pre-order right now, especially the common items that you see here. And that does include Doodle Bob, which I think that pop is going to be very popular. Now, as far as exclusives, I don't think these, well, I know the Funko.com figure, of course, is not available just yet, and that would be SpongeBob with the suds. But the Hot Topic one, I'm not sure if I've seen that listed just yet, and that is the mocking SpongeBob, which I feel like Funko just had to go for that one in particular. So yeah, overall, I do like the look of these pops here, and I saw somebody point out in the comments that you know, YouTube has already done some of these figures, and yes, they have. The thing you got to keep in mind with YouTube's though is that it's a very different price point. Those tend to go for $30 each, whereas, you know, Funko Pops tend to go for around $13 each. So that is a big difference there. I do like the look of some YouTube's, but yeah, always got to keep that price difference in mind with them though. Of course, if I see the official release of the mocking SpongeBob with Hot Topic, I will try to give you all a reminder about that. And when the Funko.com exclusive becomes available, I'll remind you all about that as well. Still focusing on SpongeBob here, there are going to be some mystery minis, and you can check for pre-orders, and also with the plush that you see here in the upper right as well. And then Five Below is also getting the minis, but they'll be in boxes where you can actually see what you're getting. Of course, they're not going to have the rarer figures within that mix. It'll just be the more, you know, easily accessible ones. And then you see that they're going to have plush specifically for Five Below as well. So do keep these items in mind if you are a big SpongeBob fan. There are a lot of rumors to share this time, and I'll try to get through them quickly. And for some of these rumors, I'm not going to read every single pop that could be on the way. I may just mention the franchise real quick and kind of keep it moving. Let's start off with Marvel. So we could see Deadpool laying with the Wolverine photo, and this would be sort of a take on Wolverine laying with the photo, I think, of Jean Grey, you know, that's been memed a lot. So this would be a play on that. We could also see a Deadpool Kills Deadpool #2 comic cover, a Spider-Man #50 cover, which I would be very interested in seeing that. That's a very classic cover. I'd like to have that in my collection. We could see a Sabretooth cover, a glow-in-the-dark Tony Stark Mark 42 suit up, and I'd like to see how that turns out. That's something else I could go for. A Rocket Raccoon Guardians of the Galaxy #3 comic cover, a black and white Amazing Spider-Man #70 comic cover. Then focusing on DC, we could see an Arkham Asylum Bane. We could see a Batman and Joker 66 2-pack. And then this had been rumored before, and I still don't know exactly what these are going to be all about, but we could see some patchwork pops, which would include Batman, Catwoman, the Joker, and Harley Quinn. I don't know if that's just an art style reference or a comic reference. If you know anything about that, you can feel free to fill me in. Focusing on Batman, the 1989 movie, we could see a new Batman, of course, Joker with chattering teeth, Vicky Vale, a deluxe Batman soaring, Joker on beach, Batman in Batcave as a moment, a deluxe Joker at parade, and an unmasked Batman. So I'll be interested to see how those turn out. I might end up adding a couple of those to my own personal collection. Focusing on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first movie, we could see Leonardo meditating, Donatello with napkin, Raphael in coat, Michelangelo with sausage nunchucks, and Spirit Splinter. I think those are all pretty good references to the movie. With Ahsoka, we could see Ahsoka the White, Sabine with helmet and lightsaber, Ezra with lightsaber, Anakin with red lightsaber, and Ezra in disguise. We could see a couple of figures based on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and you see the names listed here. And we also could see a new Jack Sparrow based on, I think, the first image of him in the first movie. With ad icons, we could see Honeycomb Craze and Pebble Flintstones with Fruity Pebbles, and we also could see an Etch-a-Sketch retro. I believe that would be a retro toy, basically. With SpongeBob, we could see Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy and a Pop Ride. We could see several Stitch figures on the way, including a Pearlescent Stitch with ukulele, a Blacklight Pumpkin Stitch, Hanukkah Stitch, and a Gamer Stitch Pop in Tea. With How to Train Your Dragon, we could see Hiccup on Toothless. With the Incredibles, we could get another full wave of figures, including the OG suit Mr. Incredible with the black and white chase, OG suit Elastigirl with the black and white chase, Fiery Glasses Edna Mode, Syndrome with Monster Jack Jack. With the Peanuts, we could see a deluxe Snoopy and Woodstock camping as Beagle Scouts, of course. With Sesame Street, we could see a full wave of characters on the way. With Sanrio, we could get a full wave of characters, with each of them eating a different dessert. Also with Sanrio, we could see Chromie with Foam with a flock chase and a vampire Hello Kitty. We could see a bloody Chucky and Tiffany. I don't know if these would be standalone pops or a 2-pack. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. I also don't know if it's going to be based on the movie or the TV series. You know, we'll wait and see what happens with that. More killer clowns on the way, and I always look forward to these. Of course, we could see Chubby, Frank, and a deluxe jumbo on merry-go-round, and I'm really glad to see a deluxe jumbo being mentioned, because the original jumbo, I don't know why they bothered making it standard size. Doesn't fit the character. So yeah, I'm very glad to see that. This is also exciting to me personally because I'm a big fan of Coraline. We could see YB, and I really hope that Funko does some variants of YB because he did have some different looks in the movie. We could see a Spink Enforceable 2-pack and also a deluxe Coraline and Tunnel. So I'm really looking forward to see if those actually turn out. With Stranger Things, this is still a rumor. We could see Murray with Flamethrower, Max at the cemetery as a moment. We also could see some pastel deco figures, a Scoops Ahoy Steve, Scoops Ahoy Robin, and a 6-inch Demogorgon. So kind of interested to see what that paint job is going to look like on those characters. With Scream, I'm sharing this again. You know, we're still waiting to see what happens. If you were going to get a new Ghostface, but we could get a Ghostface as a standard common. We could also see a 10-inch Ghostface and a glow-in-the-dark Ghostface, but we may not see these until the fall. You know, it seems like these could be fall releases, so please be patient as far as Ghostface from Scream is concerned. The next 3 Pokemon figures that we could see are listed here. You see the names there, of course. With the Chainsaw Man, I just want to say real quickly, I did put one character here that I don't think was on the list I shared previously, but I have shared the Chainsaw Man rumored list like 3 times previously. That's why I'm not listing all the characters this time. I just want to remind you all that we should see summer release for the Chainsaw Man pop, so I'd imagine there would be some reveals coming very soon. So once we get those official reveals, then I'll talk more in depth about Chainsaw Man. With Dragon Ball, we could see a new Golden Frieza. With Demon Slayer, we could see Daki with ribbons, and there should be more than one Daki figure on the way. Also a 10-inch Tenjin. I can't remember if I mentioned that one last time or not, so I'm pointing it out here. With One Piece, we could see General Frankie with the glow-in-the-dark chase. With Naruto, the list that I saw, it says Naruto box, so I don't know if that means like a box with Naruto items or if that's a reference to something in the series. I'm really not sure. You know, we'll see what happens with that. We could also see Chef Tucci and Naruto eating on stool, so I guess that would be like a moment basically. With Attack on Titan, we could see Jaw Titan Falco, and then a full wave of Bleach figures. This particular list here could be on the way. So yeah, you know me by now. I really don't know too much about Pokemon and the anime. That's why I really don't say all the names there, but we'll see what happens, you know, as far as official reveals for these pops. I am looking forward to Chainsaw Man. I really do want to see how those pops turn out. I did enjoy the first season of the series. I didn't read the manga, but I did watch the first season. I actually do have the manga, and hopefully someday I'll find the time to actually check those out, but I kind of want to see the anime as well, you know, what happens with that. But yeah, let me know about, you know, as far as the rumors are concerned, what are you excited about? What do you hope to see pan out? Also, let me know what you have seen in stores recently. I have started checking Marshalls in my area, and I have come across some Funko items, but nothing too interesting, though. I haven't been lucky enough to come across chases like some people have. But yeah, let me know what you're seeing in your own area and what you've added to your collection recently. If you haven't done so already, please make sure that you drop a like on the video to show support. Share the video if you think it's going to help out other collectors. Thank you all for the continued support, and I will talk to you all again real soon.